In this video we are going to make a spark plug, just like the one is shown here. I can rotate it just like that. So let's start with the new part environment. So let's first delete this protrusion. Now we will start with the revolve protrusion command. So revolve protrusion. Now I will select the front plane. This is our front plane. Now I will first draw an axis of revolution here. So this will be our axis of revolution. Now we will draw the sketch. Let's first zoom in. Okay, now I am going to draw a line first from here, 1.5 mm towards the right. Now zoom in. That's our line. Now I am going to draw another line starting from here. Dimension should be 2.8 plus 2.8 plus 2.9, 8.5. This would be a vertical line. Let's give them a dimension here, 1.5, and this should be 8.5. Now I'm going to draw another line. Here, starting from this point. Its dimension should be 8.5 with diameter, 8.4 sorry. So the radius should be divided by 2 and minus 1.5, which is the above line we have drawn. So total is 2.7. So I have drawn this line. I give it dimension again, 2.7. Now I am going to draw free sketch. So this would be our free sketch. Now I am going to give dimension to this sketch. So distance between horizontal and vertical, distance between this point and this point, this is 1.25. Okay, now the second distance, this distance is already done. So now we are going to move to next. Now I'm going to draw another line, a vertical line here. Now I'm going to give it dimension. So I'm going for distance between so the distance between this point and this point, the horizontal the vertical distance, sorry, the vertical distance is 3.2. That's the vertical distance. Now I'm going to give the horizontal. So the distance between this point and this point. Sorry. Again, the distance between this point and this line, the horizontal distance, this should be 11.4 divided by 2. 5.7. Now let's check out the distance between this point and this line. This is 4.31, which should be half of 0.4 divided by 2. That's the accurate distance. So now this line is having its original dimension. Now we are moving next. So I'm going for the sketch again. Now let's make a sketch here. Now I'm going to draw another line. Vertical line. So the distance of this line is 1.5. Okay. Now the distance of this point will be from this point to this point should be 5, and the distance between this point and this point it should be 1.5, like that. So now I'm going to use copy this for 5 times. So let's try a mirror command. So instead of mirror command we will repeat this steps. So like just make it again. Yes. Then again a line. Now again resketch. Now again a line. Let me see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this would be the last one. So go to resketch and a line, and then again a line. So this line should be of 8.5 mm. Let's start giving the dimensions, starting from here. So smart dimension, distance between. So let's distance between this and this should be 5, and the distance between this and this should be 1.5. Distance between this and this line should be 6. now the distance between this and this, let's correct this. The distance between this line and this line should be 6, just like that. Now again, the distance between these 2 points should be 1.5, and the distance between this and this, no, distance between this point and this should be 5. So we skip this. Let's give him dimension. This should be 1.5. Now again we are here. This should be 1.5, and distance between this point and this point, it should be 1.5, and just like that, distance between this point and this line, no, distance between this point and this line, this should be 5. Now again, the distance between, this should be 1.5, and the distance between these 2 points would also be 1.5, and the distance between here should also be 5, and the distance between starting from here, this line and this line should be 6, and also this line and this also 6, and also this line and this line should also be 6. So we have given all the dimensions. The sketch up to this point. This is all defined, a fully defined sketch. So now we are going to make the extra sketch from this point. Let's take it out of the dimension. So this dimension is 8.5. Okay, now it also have an correct dimension. Now we will draw a line like this. Actually this is a curve, so let's draw a curve, or we can draw a line and convert it into curve. Draw a line. Now I'm going to give dimensions. So the distance between commands, the distance between this point and this point, the horizontal distance, yes, horizontal distance is 2.25. yes. Now I'm going to give the vertical distance, horizontal, sorry, distance between these two lines is 17.6 divided by 2. Yes, that's the correct dimension, 8.8. Now up till this point the sketch is completed. Now this is a curve, so let's make it curve. In order to curve this line, we got our curve here. So now I'm going to connect, close this sketch. Here. I'm going to use trim command, trim this part. Now our sketch is closed, so let's see. So we can see that we can see that this sketch is closed. So the upper part of a spark plug is ready. So let's revolve it, return, and here it is. Here it is. So now I'm going to use phase 60 degree revolve. So finish. Let's check it out. So that's our upper part revolve protrusion. Now we have to make an hexagon at this plane. Now I'm going to make an hexagon by simple protrusion command. So this will be our working plane. So let's first draw a circle. So we can draw a circle here, or we can just draw the 12 mm hexagon, but the circle will tell us the center. So the diameter is 23.17 mm. So this will make the hexagon according to this circle. So let's draw a line. So from here to here, this will be our edge. This will be our edge point, and there are two edges somewhere here. So for that we have to draw another inner circle. So let's draw another circle here. This circle has a radius of has a diameter of 20.45 mm. So that's our circle. I'll do second. Now we can draw the line. From here it should be of 6 mm. Another line. So vertical, these two are vertical line already. So now we got these are single lines. Now we are going to draw these. Move this. Now we will draw a single line from here to here, 12 mm. vertical line. Now I will delete this line. I will draw a line of starting from this point of 12 mm and horizontal line. So this is our initial line, and we can verify this by distance between this and this. It should be 0. So that's not shown here because it's already 0. So now we are going to draw the lines. So first give the dimensions of this line. So smart dimension, this is of 12 mm. Now I'm going to draw another line. Starting from here 12 mm. Yes. So another line starting from this point of 12 mm. Let's go for some more dimension. 12 and 12 and we have to is already in a relationship of horizontal. So now I'm going to use changing command. So this line should be taken to this circle and this line should be taken to this circle. Now I'm going to draw another 12 mm line from here to 12 mm. And starting from this point 12 mm. Now I'm going to use again tangent command. This line should be taken to this and this should be taken to this, and now I'm going to use smart dimension. So this is the distance of 12, but how that should be 12. So now I'm going to draw another line starting from this point to this of 12. And it should be tangent. So now we can see that our hexagon, a regular hexagon is completed. Now I'm going to delete this circle. So let's use smart dimension. This is also 12 mm. Okay. So now return. The thickness is 4.7 mm. 4.7 the downward direction. So let's rotate and check out. So this is our not our spark plug. The first side is almost completed. Our threads and fillet command is left. We will done it at the end. Now I'm going to again use revolve factorial command. I will select the front plane as our working plane. So first I will draw the axis of revolution. Okay, let's make it here. So this will act as an axis of revolution. Now I'm going to make the sketch. So let's start with this. So we'll start from here. So the outer length is 17 divided by 2. Minus 180 degree. That's the length. So now I'm going to draw another line here from this point. So the length is 3.15. Vertical line. Now I'm going to draw a horizontal line. So the length should be 19 minus 17. 17 divided by 2. So 1 mm. 1 mm and then 8.5 mm or the vertical line here. Now I will draw a vertical line like this, which should be of, so this should be 19 minus 12 and divided by 2. So that's the horizontal distance. All the dimensions are given in the drawing sheet. I'm getting it from there. So now I have a vertical line. First I have a vertical line of 2 mm, then plus I have a vertical line of 17.75, 7 and 5, and then I have a vertical line of 2 again. Collectively it is 21.75. This is my vertical line here. So now I'm going to close this. Make it horizontal. I'm going to use trim command. Trim this line. So you can see that it's almost completed. So that's done. But one thing which I have missed is there is a gasket at this position at the same level here. So we have to draw that at a small distance. So let's draw this. this line and next of 1 mm and this line. Now I'm going to use this command. Now let's make it equal to this one. I'm going to use trim command. There it is. So, now smart dimension. This line is of 3.15. It is accurate. Now this line is of 8.5. This is also correct. Now let's take this line. This line goes to 3.98. Okay, now I'm going to distance between command and between this and this should be 1. So this is alright. Now this our CAD will start about here. So let's check out this distance. This is also correct. So now I'm going to rotate. This is also fixed. So let's rotate, return. I'm going to use 360 and this is completed. So finish. Let's see. So that's a rough draft of our spark plug. Now we are required to make a hole here. So cut out command. Cut out of working channel. There. I will draw a circle. Study center of 8 diameter. That's our circle. Now I'm going to return. Now the cut is 8 mm inside. Let's see. That's our cut. Now I'm going to draw a tip of positive electrode, simple protrusion. This will be our working plane. Now I'm going to draw a circle. This circle will have a diameter of 6 mm. Let's do 5.85 mm dia. Let's check it out. It's 5.8. So now it's done and rotate. Here it is 8 mm. So above this 8 mm we have 3 mm more outside. So 8 plus 3 is 11 mm. now there is another. So this will be our working plane. Now circle at the center. The diameter should be 2.6 according to the drawing. Yes. So now return. The length of this is 1.3 mm. Now go direct. Okay. So now let's go for round. This is a good round angle for edge and corner. Go for 1 mm. Let's make it 0.5. So that's our that's our test. That's what it's like. So this is also a round. So let's go to round and edge and corner. I'm going for 0.5 and this edge and a step. Preview and finish. That's okay. Let's check it out. So you can see this is ready. Now there is a negative electrode here attached to the external part, so we have to make also that thing. So we will use rotate command for that purpose. So I'm going for front view. That's our front view. This is our front plane. Back plane. This is our front plane. So now I'm going to use this plane for the wall protrusion. This is our wall protrusion. This will be our working plane. So now I will start from this point, external point. So line command is already activated inside 2 mm. Okay, in a distance of 2 mm. Now there is an excellent arc here, so let's schedule here and align here. Now this thickness is 2 mm, so let's now we can use curve, or we can use arc by 3 point or arc by center. We can convert the line to this line should vector as our curve. this thickness is 1.25. So that's the thickness. And then here, and now let's use trim command. There is an extra line here. And this. Now that's a close sketch, and let's adjust it. So let's use this line. Now I'm going to use dimension, which dimension is you want. Now check out of this dimension. It should be 1.95. Now let's go to convert to arc. Here. Both are converted to arc. Now let's make a curve here. Like that. So that's our sketch. Now I'm going to rotate, turn. Okay, axis of revolution. We have not given our axis of revolution, so this plane will be our axis of revolution. Now return. Okay, let's get again. I will draw a line. Axis of revolution. Let's select it again. This line will be axis of revolution. So it says that the axis of revolution cannot cross the profile. So this profile is out of the way, so we have to reduce this. That's the problem. Now delete this line. So this will be our axis of revolution. Now return. So let's now replace this. I will use metric. Finish and rotate. So you can see that our tip is ready. but we can also see that this is become a triangle, but in our profile that's not a triangle. So let's correct this thing. Close Boolean red profile. So what we can do is that we can reduce it to here. Now observe revolution. Let's get this and then return. You can see that they are rotated now. Now finish, and then a simple for Boolean. Now rotate. So our plane would be that. That's the wrong thing. So this should be our plane. So we will select the plane to parallel plane, or we will select also perpendicular. Let's select the parallel plane. So now which plane? Front. So this will be our plane. Now let's zoom in. Okay. Now I'm going to draw a same triangle. Triangle is completed. Now return. This should be a tail. There. Now finish. Yeah. So let's zoom out and rotate. So we can see here our tip is also ready. Now there is a round here, area here, so let's make it round. So round command. Now I'm going to select the adjacent corner. This should be 0.2. Now this edge and this edge, this edge and this edge. Except so this is rounded. Preview and finish. So that's completed from this side. Now we are left with the this part. So for this we can revolve cutout, or we can choose revolve cutout. We can use this revolve cutout command, or we can use this helical protrusion. So here we will use helical protrusion command. So let's go for first front plane. Now I'm going to use helical protrusion command. So front plane will be our working plane. So let's draw the profile of CAD. So I'm starting from here. So I will draw a 2 mm line. So our profile is ready. So now return. So this is our pitch is 1.05, and accident and pitch is selected. Next, preview and finish. So these are our threads which are ready. Now it's time for upper threads here. Let's make it. We will use helical protrusion command again. I'm going to select front plane. Now I'm going to select the axis of revolution from here to here. This will be our axis of revolution. I'm going to draw a profile starting from this point. So here I will draw a line from this point of 0.5 mm, a line here of 0.5 mm, a line running these two. Now return. So it says that profile is not closed. This is the profile, so let's make it close. Starting from here to this point and to this point. Now return. So this will be our starting point, and the pitch should be 0.501, and the axis length. Next, preview. So let's 0.51. Next, and finish. So we can see that our upper threads are also ready. Now the only thing that is left is the round command. So these should be rounded. So I'm going for round command. Edges and corner, this should be 1. Let's make it 1 mm, 1 mm, 1, 1, 1 and 1, 1 and 1 mm, and 1 mm, and this is also 1 mm, and this. So we can see that all these things are rounded. Now accept and preview and finish. cancel. So let's check it out. So that's our spark plug, which is ready. But we can see in the original spark plug, this thing is black, and this thing. So let's go to part painter, format, part painter. So selected feature, now it's black, accepted, and this feature should be black, and this should be black. Now this should also be black, should also be black. Now I'm going for white. So this feature should be white, this should be white, should be white. Now I'm going for silver. So this should be silver, this should be silver, and this should be silver, and this should be silver. So you can see this is the gasket. So you can choose face. So this face is also silver. So our spark plug is ready here, you can see. So one thing which is left, I think, is here is a name NGK, which made the spark plug. So I'm going for simple protrusion command, front plane, and I am writing it here. Insert text profile, and I will write NGK. Let's make it this. Now let's make size to be 3. Okay, and it is written at this point. Now return. Now I'm going for right view. Let's zoom in. Now finish. Let's see. Okay, it has been written in opposite direction. So let's rotate it. Extrusion, edit profile. Here it is in the right direction. Now return. select this dimension. This dimension should be 6. Now let's check it out. Now it is written here. Let's go to format, part center, picture. This is green. And close. So you can see that our part is ready. So that's all for today. Thank you.